What's up, guys? Day 6-ish. I didn't really film much yesterday because I was relaxing. Good news is Denver is still having their tryout. Only bad news is I probably could have gone to Chesapeake's tryout this weekend, but because I am not near Chesapeake and don't have any plans to be, that's not gonna happen. But today I brought my mother along, convinced her to do a hike up to the top of St. Martin. So we hopped over from Anguilla this morning. And now we're heading up. This will be interesting. This shirt's gonna get a lot sweatier by the end of this video. We got monkeys. Let's go say hi to the monkeys. What's up, fellas? Doing your monkey things. History of St. Martin. I'm a bit of a history geek. I'm also a bit of a geek, if you haven't figured that out already. But my Wikipedia page isn't still loaded, so this is gonna be my summary of my memory of the Wikipedia page. So don't take this as accurate, but I'll see what I can remember. So St. Martin was first, quote, discovered by Christopher Columbus in 1493. It's called St. Martin because he, quote, discovered St. Martin on November 11th of 1493, which happened to be St. Martin's Day in the Christian faith. He was probably Catholic, right? Oh boy. The territory continued to be under Spanish domain. Oh boy, this is where I'm gonna get a little mixed up. So, I think it was Spanish first, and then the Netherlands swept in, and then it went back under Spanish control basically up till the mid-1600s. At that point, the Spanish kind of abandoned it for one reason or another, and then as a result, the French and the Netherlands swept right back in and kind of had just wars, little mini wars over territory on the island amongst themselves until the first treaty, I think it was 1648. So that treaty split up the island into a French side and a Netherlands side, and it's been that way pretty much ever since. First little look out. Oh wait, aren't vloggers supposed to be like? But before any European settlement, there actually were Native American tribes that made their way out here. I don't know which ones, but I'm also grabbing this from some of the wikiing I did on Anguilla as well. Anguilla? They said Anguilla, right? Anguilla. But there are artifacts on Anguilla that go all the way back to 600 AD, which is insane. So I meant those Native American tribes kind of went through the islands and made their way all the way out here. We're east of Puerto Rico right now, just to give you a little perspective, but pretty wild that those civilizations, oh my goodness. So the population of St. Martin stayed relatively low all the way through the 70s, more or less. So it was around 5,000 back then. And according to our taxi driver too, the big boom was in 1982, and now the population has swelled to over 100,000. So basically the Dutch started marketing it as a tourist destination first, and then the French followed shortly after, and there's been a huge boom. So right now we're on the French side of the island, obviously touring away more monkeys. Obviously both St. Martin and Anguilla were both destroyed by Irma 2 years back. They had wind gusts over 200 miles an hour. Interestingly enough, a lot of the construction in Anguilla, a lot of the houses are made out of concrete, and it's a very low, flat island without really many trees. So they only had one death actually, and apparently that was because a guy was just walking house to house in the middle of the storm. Don't know about St. Martin, but judging by all the trees around us, they probably didn't fare too well either. And that's been a huge cleanup operation for them. I know over in Anguilla it took them, they were 3 months without power. I mean, we've seen what happened in Puerto Rico, almost 8 or 9 months without power. What? Oh yeah, and Anguilla lost 85% of their power lines. So 85% of their telephone poles got knocked over in the storm. Pretty crazy. Just finished my workout, so believe it or not, yesterday I actually had like 10 or 15 minutes more of St. Martin facts that I cut out for you guys because it's been a while since I've done like the 20-minute videos. Thought I'd keep it shorter. Let's see, after we hiked back down, which I didn't record much from, just went through the town of St. Martin on the French side, that port. Unfortunately, a lot of the businesses are still shut down from the hurricane, so they're kind of slowly starting to come back. You can see a lot of kind of wrecked buildings that they're slowly putting the shops back into, but a lot haven't come back yet. Some nice little pop-up tents and stuff. Then we headed back to Anguilla, relaxed a little. Today, we're just taking it easy. I just finished my lift, did some ladders, just did 50 up and backs on the basketball court for some cardio, which was not very fun. And then went to my little rock wall ball spot, which was super fun. Good little find your wall story. So I heard at the corner of the place I'm staying, there's a rock climbing wall. And just because of all the hurricanes down here, they tend to build most things out of concrete. So I postulated that maybe the back of the rock wall would work. And look at what we have here. Find your wall, my friends. Tomorrow we shove off for Orlando without a tryout, but my dad's gonna join us there and hopefully we'll have some nice family time. So I'll probably catch you on the flip side after that and keep you updated going into Denver. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys next time.